I'd like to read two translations, one from Yiddish by Itzik Munger and one from German by Heinrich Heine. Several months ago, I read a translation from the April issue of Modern Poetry and Translation, and in that issue they announced a polyphony issue for this fall, and I sent them two submissions for that, and here they are in the fall issue of Modern Poetry and Translation. Modern Poetry and Translation is published in Oxford, which is the home of Arnold and Otten and all those guys. So my acceptance rate in Oxford is now 100%. My acceptance rate in Canada is zilch. I draw no conclusions. I report the facts. Now the two poems, Amnon, the first is Itzik Munger, Amnon und Tamar, which is based on an incident in the King David epic. And I'm going to read in Yiddish the third stanza. Und du bist geblieben. Die Nachtigall hat, Punkt wie in Heines Lied, abgetreißelt über uns dem ersten Karschenblied. In English, the poem is, I write you this letter, Tamar, to take care. So far, we haven't been caught. Keep the secret first from our father the king, and if you can, from God. Yeah. Do you remember that night in the wood when I called you wife? You trembled and said, let me go, let me go. And I said, stay, it's for life. You stayed, and just like in Heine's poem, the nightingale sang of spring, and cherry trees scattered over us their early blossoming. And I was ecstatic. Tamar, do you hear how my body is calling to you? And you gave your answer, heavy and hot. Amnon, I do, I do. And drunk with the one, and with you alone, I knew you and your charms, and carried you round and round in the wood, naked in my arms. And the wood was astonished. Oh my, what message does this send? No Jewish forest its whole life long ever saw such an event. And then suddenly in a thin high wail, you cried for the night to end. And the ancient Talmudic brain of the wood began to comprehend. Your cry was a menace. It frightened the wood, and it made me since that night abhor the wood. Why did you scream and not sing and laugh with delight? I remind you again, Tamar, take care. Make sure we don't get caught. Keep the secret first from Daddy-O, and if you can, from God. And Heine will have to wait till the next time.
Absolutely.